How's it going, people of Skyblock, and welcome back to some more Hypixel Skyblock. Today, we have a couple things that we're actually going to be doing today. The first one is actually really exciting. I'm going to be crafting a new sword. Now, this isn't going to replace my Aspect of the Dragons yet. Now, I'll get into why this isn't going to replace it yet here in a minute. But first, if you don't know what this sword is, this is the Shaman Sword. I believe it's crafted like this. And 100 damage, 20 strength, plus 5 speed. And the ability is deal plus 1 damage per 50 max health. And you receive 20% less damage from wolves. Now, if I go put this in my hand, we'll go compare the damage, and you'll see why I'm not using this yet. And you'll also be wondering why I crafted it. So, with the Aspect of the Dragons, we deal... that wasn't a crit. 24,000 damage with this new sword. 5,000. Of course, it's not enchanted, obviously, but I'm not going to be enchanting it yet. But pretty much what the whole point in crafting this sword is, I'm going to be eventually, not today, buying myself a set of Mastiff wolf armor because it's really, really useful. Hello, Fairy Soul. Do I already have this one? Yeah, I do. It's really useful for actually going in and killing Svens, because that's something I've been doing recently because I've actually neglected Slayer quite a bit. And we're just gonna be doing some Sven quests today. So if you are excited for today's episode, be sure to leave a like down. Let's try to get, I don't know, 15 likes. How does that sound? 15 likes, and we'll do some more Slayer quests here in future episodes of Solo Hypixel Skyblock. And yeah, so now I know you guys aren't really just gonna sit here and watch me kill wolves for 10, 11 minutes. So I'm just gonna cut to this one boss, and then we'll go find something actually productive to do, alright? Alright, so we got our two dogs right here. We're gonna kill them, and I actually found my Radiant Power Orb in a chest. I just had one chilling there. Let's not use the fishing rod, because you guys told me use this thing, and it's helped out a little bit. The Radiant Power Orb is obviously the lowest tier of the Power Orb, so it's not really gonna do much. And apparently, you also have to let Sven hit you every once in a while, because I was having some issues earlier today, where Sven would just start healing and then become invincible, and I could not figure out why. So that's really because you have to actually let the boss hit you every now and then. And sometimes he does 600 damage, and sometimes he does no damage at all. So I don't know what's up with that, really. But I've heard it's something if you're standing still, he can crit you easily. And see, there we go. So that wasn't too bad. So now we can just go and we can ring up Mattox here on the Mattox bat phone. Let's open the menu up, claim our prize, and we are only 3 boss fights away from level 4 Wolf Slayer, which is pretty hype because that's when we can wear Mastiff Armor. Now, a bunch of you told me, wait to get Mastiff Armor at least a little while longer because it's actually, like, really bad even with a Shaman Sword. Because Mastiff Armor gives no defense, so it's pretty much only good for Slayer quests, and it gives you a ton of health. But I was looking at someone with the Mastiff Armor and the Shaman Sword earlier, and they were only dealing about 12,000 damage, and I'm like, well, I'm already dealing double their damage, so... Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on getting that until we can actually craft ourselves a Pooch Sword. Now, I'll show you all what the Pooch Sword does over here. So the Pooch Sword is the same thing as the Shaman Sword. It's a little tiny bit better, but the main thing is it gives 150 strength against wolves. That would make it a little bit better than the Aspect of the Dragons, plus having the, 18 or 20,000 health for the Slayer quest. So that's why people always use Mastiff when they're killing, like, tier 4 Svens and stuff, but I'm not really able to kill tier 4 Svens yet, so if you have any tips for me, be sure to leave them in the comments. Another thing I want to actually mention is I have 4 million coins. What should I do with it? Because it's going to get deleted soon. I have that feeling where it's going to be deleted. But I've already gone through and done the minions because someone said that was boring, so whoever told me collecting minions is boring, there you go, I didn't do it this time. So yeah, let's go find something productive. So actually, I have these 3 hamster wheels right here, so we're just going to go ahead and slap these on our best minions to get things going a little faster. I don't know where the fuel goes. There's where the fuel goes. So we'll put one on there. We'll put one on this one. And then I have the glass now. I don't have the glass. Did the fuel... Okay, the fuel did the fuel thing, so it's fueled. They just boost your minion speed by 50% for 24 hours, which is pretty nice. But now I think what we're actually going to do is we're just going to check a couple of these things in the chest is we're going to go find someone who wants to buy this enchanted gold port because I don't have a use for it. Let's get something more useful. You see, I forgot the #1 rule of Skyblock, and that is nobody is willing to do fair trade. So we're going to go slap this up on the auction house. That's the right price, right? It's 125,000. Oh man, that's more than 125,000. That's like, it's like 125,000. Now this person is trying to sell me it for 1 hot potato buck. I'm like, no.
And they're like, but Hub data books are like 100,000 coins. And I'm sitting here like, I'm going to go buy one for 60k. So yeah, if you're trying to sell something to someone, just put it on the auction house. You'll get twice as much. So yeah, I guess, I probably shouldn't have put those away, but alright. What else should we do today? Alright, well actually, I'm getting exact opposite results from the last one. All of you are telling me now to buy Mastiff Armor because it's good. So, I don't know, but anyways, I think what we're going to do is, I went to the Jerry Island Christmas party thing from yesterday, and we got 7 little of these gift things. So I think all you have to do is walk up to someone and just click them. How rude. Alright, you know what, I'll open these with you, alright. So I don't know what these give. We got 100 foraging XP, alright. I'm just gonna open a lot. Open them all. We're gonna get like a mining XP boost potion. Oh man, there's so much stuff. What are we getting? Ice rune. That's cool. Alchemy boost potion. Alright, and then a bunch of coins. Fair enough. Alright, that was pretty cool. So we got XP boost. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, my dude. Anytime I've got gifts, I'll just throw them at random people. So yeah, here's a little trick I'll show you guys for now. If you go into your controls and set the pick block to your left click, and then we'll just set this to that for now. So if you set your pick block to left click, the harp here is twice as easy. So you'll see, I gotta focus. Okay, I'm bad at the harp. But basically, what this does is, if you were playing the harp and you have like kind of okay internet connection, you might notice that it's like picking up the wool, and it doesn't actually count the click until the wool gets set back down. So the longer internet or the higher ping you have on the server, the harder it is to actually put the harp. But if you set the left click to pick block, it actually removes that whole effect, and it makes the harp probably twice as easier to play. I'm doing the hardest song, which I will never beat. It's basically Through the Fire and Flames. And I'll probably end up beating my record here. My record is 71%, I believe. I'm failing really bad right now, but we'll see. Alright, I'm just going to focus, so enjoy the music for the last little bit. So there you go. So I probably beat my record here. 78. Yeah, I did beat it by a little bit. So let me just fix my controls here. Boom, 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 boom. And we're good. So there's a little trick on the harp. Just set your pick block item to left click, and then it'll stop doing that thing where it picks up the wool. It makes it so much easier. Alright. I guess what we can do then is go off and finish today's episode with one last wolf quest, because I currently don't have any ideas of what else we should do today. So we're going to go ahead and grab 9,000 more coins from Mr. Banker over here. 9,000. And there we go. Now we're going to go take a visit to Mattox the Slayer. Let me just spam all of my mana. And we'll save the bat phone for actually collecting the rewards, because I'm going to be too lazy to walk all the way back down here. But Sven, 3. This is just what I've been doing. If you have any tips on how I can end up beating Sven 4s, because I've heard people with my gear can take out a Sven 4 if they are good enough. So, how would I like get good and be able to kill Svens with this gear? I'll show my gear really quick for people that want to like do the math and something. That's what I'd be using. So yeah, anyways, if you don't know already, I've been showing this off a couple times, but the way I found as the fastest way to kill these wolves is with an explosive bow, because a lot of people actually use aiming bows, but I find explosive bows a little bit better, because aiming bows, at least in my experience, just end up running into walls and it doesn't do anything. And if you got these tanky wolves, you can just... Oh, okay. It does not like... I was gonna say, you can use a scorpion bow with an arrow and it usually kills them, but then I remembered, yeah, the scorpion bow likes to just go random places. But yeah, I have my particles turned off here because it's kinda annoying having the exploding particle when you're shooting like 5 arrows down at the same spot. See, even that guy died, and I shot the arrow like right here. So you can just kill all these guys instantly, and then there's the pack enforcers. As long as you're moving, they don't really deal any damage to you, so... It's nice, but this spot's really nice too. You get like 7 or 8 kills pretty quickly. There's usually an old wolf right in this spot. You just hit him with your sword and you're probably set. Didn't mean to use that. There we go. Got another old wolf. The old wolves are kind of annoying because they run really fast for some random reason. So are the pack enforcers. But yeah, we can just keep shooting here. And look at that. We're already halfway done. And there was a runic wolf. That was actually pretty sweet. Haven't been seeing a lot of runic ones. But yeah, so the stupid pack enforcers deal like 6,000 damage to me, but that's okay. So, yeah. Alright, so once you're approaching the final, like, amount of wolves you need to kill, be a little bit careful. You want to stop 2 before. And you don't want to slay any of the mini-bosses, the pack defenders, in case they do spawn. So actually right here, I shouldn't be killing those wolves because I might kill them all. And if I kill them right now, then I would die instantly. So we want to stop at 136, which is right here. Then, okay, so you heard something spawn. I think that was just a pack enforcer. But go ahead and grab yourself leads. Ignore the pack enforcers. And grab 2 wolves and put them on leads. Then make your way down here. And we're actually going to, as you saw in the beginning of the video here, we're going to take these wolves over to this lake. Now, the reason we take the wolves over to this lake is because it's a huge open area of water, and it's just much easier to fight Sven in the water, because half the time, the pups don't do their things. They just kind of sit there and drown, so hopefully we can get these guys to help with the boss real quick. So we're just going to do that, summon the boss, and maybe they're going to help, maybe they won't. But we're just gonna try to kill this Sven here. I'm probably interrupting their fishing. That's unfortunate. Oh well. That's fine. Just a casual day for fishing for them. Let me just make sure Sven hits me so it does the thing. And then the pups are gonna spawn here any second now. There we go. And now we have to click like 3 times as fast because Sven gets like twice as difficult when the pups spawn. And we just want the pups to kind of sit in the ocean and die while we kill Sven, which is going pretty well here. Oh, a little bit of lag. That's fine. We're just going to click as fast as we possibly can. Get that butterfly click action going in here. And now he's dead. There we go. So we can just go ahead and boom, boom, boom. Bring up a Mattox here on the good old Mattox bat phone. Open the menu. And there we go. So yeah, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and get Wolf Slayer level 4 because that's pretty hype. Maybe consider buying Mastiff Armor. Maybe we'll wait just a little bit longer, just see what a couple more people think. But anyways, if you've enjoyed this episode of Hypixel Skyblock, be sure to leave a like down on this video. It does help the channel out a lot. And press that subscribe button. Like 80-something% of you aren't actually subscribed to the channel yet, so there's no reason to not press that button. I don't spam you with videos. I upload like once a day. Sometimes twice a day if something cool happens. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in today, and hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Alright, peace out.